Hey guys, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in the world with everything that we're navigating at the moment. Before we jump into your reading, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support and for watching my videos and liking and sharing and commenting. I so greatly appreciate it. For those of you that haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you do so. That way you'll know when I post new videos. So that would be so amazing for me. Also, I teach tarot, guys. If you want to learn tarot with me, the first link down below is the link to the initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey that you can sign up for at any time. So don't forget that that's there. You'll also find the links to all of my social media and the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I currently have places for readings and can deliver them fairly quickly, so if you would like to grab a reading, now is a really good time to do so. So I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get across to your reading now. Virgo, this is your weekly tarot reading for November 22nd to the 28th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. And to let you know, Virgo, that I have uploaded now the end of year 2021 readings for November and December, so you can see how the energies may play out as the year comes to a close. And yeah, what a big year it has been. Another year of, very much big changes in the world, guys. So energies are still intense, and I believe that next year there will still be some activity on that. So pay attention to the readings, and you may want to watch it in alignment with the weekly readings as well to see how that will play out. I will also be uploading the 2022 yearly overviews, if not at the end of this year, then in early January, so that will give you an indication as well. But what we have here today is a 9-card block. 3 cards recent past, 3 current or focus energy, 3 near future outcome, a couple of oracle cards, and a lead tarot energy. So I don't look too much at that. Let's just jump in and see how it unfolds. That's how I like to do my readings. The first one out is break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting your future. So there is something that maybe has been a repeated cycle for you that you're needing to look at. Ancestral patterns are the ones that we do inherit through our family line. It could be the way you love, it could be your money story, it could be, how you feel about yourself, limiting beliefs, different fears and things like that. So if you are finding that you're repeating a cycle and you can't make sense of it, it can be good to try and, trace it back, see where it came from. Did your parents share that same quality? Can you be the one to break the cycle? And understanding that breaking the cycle is really difficult. You really just need to choose differently until it feels natural for you, and doing that shadow work and really owning that part of yourself can help as well. Next one out, pillar of light. Your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. So you might be going through spiritual ascension, Virgo. That is very much that energy of beginning to hold more light. When we do go through parts of spiritual awakening and ascension, what is going to happen is the darkness is going to rise up in you. And I'm not talking about anything demonic or anything like that. Your shadow, the things that you've tried to suppress, your traumas, things from your ancestral line, they come up to be processed. To be processed and transmuted, to move out of the body, you generally re-experience or feel them. So you might be going through that process. It is an intense one, guys, and it can take quite a while, but there is a beautiful silver lining at the end of it. You are the oracle, you're getting intuitive hits, and you can really trust in that. Now, on to your focus energy, the Magician. Hey, it's in your reading as well, in your block. And it's funny because I saw it flicking in the deck as I pulled the King of Swords and then it came out. So you've got double hit of the Magician. And Virgo, this is all about awakening to the power as the ultimate alchemist of your reality. And it's what you choose. And, the energy that you're projecting out into the world, that really has a massive impact on what comes your way, because you will always attract people, experiences, situations that are a vibrational match for your energy. So it's an inside job. How can you raise your vibration today? How can you hold more light? What do you need to look at? What do you need to drop? What doesn't serve you anymore? There's some work to be done here, but I think the universe is going to help you out with that. So let's jump in. Recent past, you've got the King of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords here, guys. So we've got Aquarius energy with the King of Swords. That may be meaningful for you. We have a lot of Swords energy in the first part of this reading, and that is the energy of the mind, the intellect, and often when we are overthinking or trying to get to the breakthrough in terms of an action or a decision that we need to make. With the Two of Swords here in this first sequence, you're feeling at a crossroads with something in your life. You might be weighing up options and wondering which way to go, and I think this process has been going on for some time. Now, what are you weighing up? I'm looking down here at the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles could indicate that this is a work situation, that you're thinking about leaving or transitioning in some way. The Ten of Pentacles can link to our home and family environment, our sense of stability and security in that way. So in that sense, it can link to relationship, it can link to the physical home that you are living in, and it can be to do with your money and investments. So in one of those areas, and it's a general reading, which is why I'm not pinpointing it, you'll need to relate it to your situation, there is a real sense of being at a crossroads and trying to weigh up the direction to move forward is what I'm feeling. With the King of Swords here, you're being asked, Virgo, to take a big picture vision here. You know, look at where things have led so far. Begin to do some dot connecting. And also look at where you want to end up. And if letting this go is an essential part of that process, yes, it could be chaotic with the Tower, but sometimes for the greater good, we need to do these things. The King of Swords is wanting you to cut yourself free or to make that decision, get the clarity on what you need to let go of in order to transform your life. That's why there's that butterfly motif here. And the Page of Swords is like the winds of change are already beginning to blow in your life. You can feel it. It's really just a matter of getting to that tipping point of taking the action is what I feel. And the cards say that, you know, if we don't take the action, then generally the universe will conspire to make it happen with the Tower. So with the Two of Swords, we want to make a clear decision from a place of intuition. We see the moon there. And the fact and logic, okay? It's important to use the mind energy, but to use it in its healthy form, which is doing the pros and cons, looking without emotion at, you know, what is the likely outcomes? What have I got to lose? What have I got to gain? That kind of thing, without getting into overthinking, worry, and anxiety. But where we don't want to make our decisions from is from, you know, overly emotional factors, because we can make decisions based on we don't want to feel bad, we don't want to hurt others and that sort of thing. And sometimes, you know, not hurting others, especially if there's children involved, obviously it's a totally different scenario, but you know, you do need to do what is best for you, Virgo. So in your current or focus energy, I've got the Magician. I love this energy for you in this week. The Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is an energy of stress. And it is an energy of worry and anxiety. There's different levels to it. It can be overwhelmed, feeling really overwhelmed with what to do here and what action to take. Now, I'm feeling like the antidote to this kind of energy is being in Magician mode, which is stepping up in your power and taking action before action is taken for you. So if you're feeling like things are really not working and whatever this Ten of Pentacles situation is for you, it's about, okay, well, I'm going to do something about it before it all just collapses, the Tower. So as the Magician, it's like, okay, well, I am going to have that conversation. I'm going to take that step. I'm going to do what is needed here. Otherwise, I'm just sitting in the dark. And it might be that you've got some stresses and anxieties about the stability of the situation, and if you just have, you know, a conversation with the people involved, you might be able to resolve it. The Ace of Wands here at the center of your reading could be that you've been met with a new opportunity, and that could be the catalyst for this change. Often we'll stay in a relationship, a job, a home, you know, I'm just using the big scenarios here, out of the fear of the unknown, or, you know, not wanting to end it because there's some kind of comfort zone in it, until something better comes along. Ace of Wands. So you could have had a new opportunity come in that is like, okay, well, now I absolutely need to do something about this because this is too good to pass up. This is an offer that's too good to miss. There is a sense that whatever this is, it is full of potential and full of growth for you as well. So that's what I'm really feeling. There's some kind of opportunity that's being offered to you. I see this wand being passed, and then it's almost like you are seizing that opportunity and go, okay, now I'm ready to act. And the act that we see, the action, 10 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah. So this is the 10 of Pentacles, and sometimes it's like a, you know, okay, this is the highest level of stability, security, all that sort of thing. But we have to keep in mind it's a 10, and 10s in tarot can be completions and endings, especially when next to the Tower. So I feel like what this is saying is that there is something stable and secure that you're going to need to give up to move towards this exciting, passionate opportunity. So that's what the Ace of Wands is. It's something that's very exciting. It's very new. It gives you energy. It lights you up. But you're going to have to step out of something else to embrace it. But the Tower is actually saying, even though this was stable and secure, there's something in the foundation of it that is shaky. So it could be that, you know, there is a fundamental value or part that doesn't resonate with you, that's not right, or you've outgrown it in some way. It's no longer in alignment for you. I think it was for a really long time, but the Tower is saying it's time for you to clear the old now, because it's not in that energetic alignment. So with the Tower, it's generally quite sudden, and it can feel quite chaotic as well. Like maybe you weren't expecting this, and then all of a sudden you found yourself towards this end of the year facing a really big move. The 7 of Wands for me is about that feeling when we know we're out of alignment and things are getting hard and becoming a struggle. It can be when, you know, our energy is compromised, we feel like we're pushing uphill. So I think if you're honest with yourself, there is a sense of that in the situation. This could also mean that other people or other parties involved in this are going to push back, and you might need to defend yourself a little bit there. I don't think it's going to go without a struggle is what I'm feeling. So let's clarify that 7 of Wands. Clarify 7 of Wands for Virgo. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. And I think that, you know, you and other parties involved will get to the point where you do, you know, go through the evaluation of this and realize, okay, well, you know, it's not the best use of my time, effort, and energy. Maybe it has just had its time. It's no longer giving either of us what we really want back from it. That can be the 7 of Pentacles. And then the 6 of Swords, yeah, and then there's the acceptance of the transition. Okay, well, it's with a bit of a heavy heart that I will need to move on. Yeah, I'm moving into the unknown, walking into the fog, but I have completed things here. I'm breaking the chain. I'm finally learning this karmic lesson, and I'm moving on. I always see the 2 sets of 3 of Swords in this reading. There could be a second time round situation, or there could be 2 things that you're giving up here, or 2 lots of heartbreak. But ultimately the 6 of Swords is about making that necessary rite of passage to move towards a more peaceful, you know, a chapter that's more in harmony, more in alignment, and more in balance for you. And yeah, there is something to give up that you wanted to work. But sometimes the universe has other plans for you, and sometimes things are just not meant to be. But there is something beautiful, full of potential that is coming for you. Okay, Virgo, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this channeled tarot message. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I read them all and try and interact with you all over there. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit the subscribe button if you want to know when I upload new videos. Like and share the video. It really does help me keep bringing these to you. it's not about the views, yet it is about the views, guys, because without the views, we couldn't earn that little bit of money off those annoying ads throughout this video. And keep doing this, because it does take a lot of time, and it would be an extreme luxury to be able to have, you know, the time to be able to do that without it. So I watch a lot of YouTube as well, and yeah, the ads, you know, I don't like them either, but you can always skip them, and it really helps creators. So thanks so much for supporting my channel, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm wishing you a blessed week, and good luck if this is your reading, and I will see you back here for another one really soon. Bye for now.